Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Anjum Satha, and we are going to start a new unit which is called Strategic Brand Management. If you have any question, please drop me email at anjumukversity.co.uk and I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Today lesson, before starting this unit, we'll go through what we're supposed to be learn. So under this unit, which is of course it's strategic brain management, it's a level 7, 20 credit unit. Yes, it's a mandatory passing criteria, pass or fail. The unit aims to develop learner understanding of the key principle that underpin managing brand and brand equity. How many brands? Yes, so the value of the brand equity mean the this modules enable you to devise a strategic approach branding for a product and the service, which we can look around not just the product but the service as well. Corporate brand, the learner will develop an understanding how to do marketing from the branding perspective, and the learner will gain the knowledge and the position of the brand strategies, and also manage the brand, so continue to deliver the brand promise. The learner also important issues involved in the building strong brand and maximizing the value and the existing brand in the various industries and sectors. So various examples will be quoted during our delivery. Okay, so that was the aim of this unit. So we have to be dual why branding is important. Why some brand not really, they were wonderful product, the branding was not appropriate, according to it's not reflecting a right product. So that's why they're not successful. So which we will discuss as well. So we have a learning outcome one, which is understand concept of brand and how branding relate to other areas of marketing, including sustainability and corporate communication. Okay, so we'll go through, we have 4 assessment criteria, analyze the concept of brands. We'll go through the relationship between brand communication and individual and the product branding, and we'll discuss the relationship between positioning image, and we evaluate the role of corporate social responsibility, what is meant by, and all this will be focused to the lesson. Next lesson will be learning outcome 2, which is lesson 2. Lesson 3 will be learning outcome 3. Lesson 4 will be learning outcome 4, and lesson 5 will be about assignment discussion. So 5 lessons will be, and then we'll and what we're supposed to be learn each is all been given the assessment criteria, and we'll go through how you can address the assignment and you can prepare in our assignment discussion lesson. So that will be very important lesson as well. Please, if you're listening this recording, make sure at least you attend the lesson. Okay, so we'll go through first, we'll go through what is meant by brand. Logo, any logo, any symbols, any names, it can be brand. So brand is very powerful, because a lot of people, if you look this sign itself, these two, so you can recognize this is a Motorola, and if you look this sign, you can say Sony Ericsson, because how you recognize this, because you have the brand in our mind is developed such a way that without mentioning underneath the Motorola, we can say this is the brand of Motorola. So that's the way, so it's not easy to develop and reach throughout the world. It's a lot of effort behind it. So which we'll discuss, how we can. The market is crowded with the Nokia, Motorola, and Ericsson fighting with each other at the top. But think about the world of the mobile phone is crowded and the diversity in the product. And then suddenly what's happened? Apple came in. Yes, took it. So the Nokia, not really so the brand image of Nokia is known as a wonderful battery, but think about, it's maybe it's not the way, they're being developed by the Apple is more innovation, more, and so many different sort of software and the market they captured as well as initially around the world. So also the several less successful brand like Samsung, Philips, We can look around. So what made Nokia special from others, and why did the Nokia choose Nokia? Answer lies in what brand Nokia means to the customer. Yes. So that's, we need to be look around. So when we look, then we discuss in made the conscientious effort to manage the customer perception. They did initially. Nokia Group in Finland based manufacturing mobile phone has been steadily and consistently working its corporate brand names over the years. It's not just, the Nokia brand is become popular throughout the world. These efforts creating the brand image, customer mind paid off for the Nokia. It is positioned to become number one brand in the several markets around the world. Nokia has successfully built the corporate image, associate the trust and the strong technology initially, but not now the way, because it's changed due to the Apple and Samsung. Nokia has succeeded by putting across the human face technology, dominating around. Still, the Nokia is another product, it's not just the mobile. You can, see that the strong brand leaves an imprint on the customer minds. Yes. So let's, understand more about the brand and the brand management. Which we'll go through in detail. Okay, these are all the brands, best global brands. Yes, why they are best? Just think about, think about this sign itself, Nike. Yes, what do you think? Is more than 90 million the worth of the brand itself. Just a logo, this. So if they're making the contract with the supplier that not fulfill the promise and not provide the good and not pay the fair wages to at the child labor and corporate image, environmental pollution, so what will be happen? This brand value will drop. So we need to be think about Amazon, COVID-19, and the brand image is increased a lot due to the because people went more online sales, so the brand is create more value. So what is the brand itself? So on what the brand and become is brand when the consumer associated with set of tangible intangible. What is the tangible? Which have the physical substance you can touch, feel, it is called tangible. Intangible, you can't see it, like a goodwill, like a reputation, like a trust, like the value that become, So brand is the seller promise to deliver the same bundle and the benefit. Same bundle and benefit, that is the carry on becoming. That's we need to be look around as well. Okay, guys, just think about the product is offering the company, market serves, satisfy the customer needs and want. Because the marketing is all about satisfy the customer needs and want. If you want to be further do a bit research on marketing, branding, please CIM, which is called Chartered Institute of Management, and CMI is Chartered Management Institute. You can look around as well. Or AMA is called American Marketing Association. It's a lot of article and discussion and research on various brands. So what is the brand? Nokia brand promise trust and the strong technology. Of course, that's the past statement. That's not maybe applicable now. You can argue on it. The popular Starbucks has earned the brand image, opinion is customer. The brand Starbucks stand bolder, more flavorable. Coffee, if you look the brand, what the consumer buy and what the product are and what the concern company make. Brand is the promise. The product will be performed as per the customer experience. Name, terms, sign, symbols, combination of all these. If you look around the brand, you can see here Aldi. You can think about various cola in the Samsung. Okay, who do the brand matters? Brand have become important drivers for the growth of any organization. The main reason, yes, so we can look around some brand, ignore others. The brand is promise. What is the promise? What you say, same thing you deliver, and you have a documentary and you have a strong customer service. Strong brand make the people aware and what the company represent. and brand help to the customer. So these are all, can be addressed. Okay, think about why brand matters. So please, let's think about. Yes, does love the outdoor like Nike? Think open-minded, progressive. It's open-minded and progressive Apple. Think about the brand achiever Lenovo. Okay, think about, yes, so these are why, and we'll go through some brand slogan in the next lesson as well. That's also further help you to be develop, understanding further. Okay, anybody, any question here, guys? Anyone? No, it's no question, so we can move. If you have any question, those are listening, please, you can drop me email. So what make brands strong? How we can make brands strong? Think about Unilever, think about Apple, think about Dove, think about Johnson and Johnson, think about various other, the company's brand, our L'Oreal brand for sport. It is important that in order to make the strong impact, brand should be strong. Few characteristics. Strong brand is the major driver of the shareholder value. Strong brand like an asset. Yes, is the asset. If you can, the no. If the Nike goes to the bank, the daily bank manager not going to refuse it because it's such a powerful, strong brand. The strong brand has the strong attributes, values, personal. Strong brand means attaining higher customer loyalty. Strong brand always deliver the benefit to customer. Strong brand make coordinate and full range of meeting marketing activity to build it, and the strong brand has the right blended quality, design, features, cost, and price. Strong brand has the position and occupies, niche, and the strong brand compels consumer willing to pay for it. Okay, so think about Gillette and the brand. What do you think? Of course, especially in men's, yes, the huge market captured there, even the female side as well, they captured, a lot of market as well. So Gillette is the one of the strongest brand in the market. Is the personal care is bought by the Unilever. It has the tied actual quality and the product and the various intangible user imagery, technology, sub branding, enhancing. Yes, think about sub brand of, you think about Gillette Fusion Power. Yes, Gillette. So the best of man can get the showcased in the ad, through the years has created a consistent, intangible sense of product. So that's, we can think about getting strong brand. Yes, so created a strong brand image, and so that's, think about, yes, again Gillette. And we can look around, the various other brand like Oriel Bay, and which is about the company. Yes, so we need to be Unilever and Procter and Gamble always compete with other. This is a Procter and Gamble brand. Oriel. So what is the brand management? So brand management is, we need to be managed, we need to be positioned. Management is the process of designing an environment to create and to achieve. So whatever the brand objective, to maximize the market shares, maximize the return, reduce the cost, meeting the customer needs and wants. So all we need to be make sure in when we do all these, so we need to be make sure we do properly branding there. If we don't do it, we can really won't state. Okay, what is the brand management? The tangible for the product brand include the product itself, characteristic, yes, features, price, packaging. The tangible and the intangible characteristics of brand are managed through the brand management, whereas in case of service brand, customer experience from the tangibles, though you can see the brand management is about the branding and the brand assembling with the various marketing mix. Do we know what is meant by marketing mix? Anyone? Marketing mix, which is 4 P's: product, price, promotion and place. Yes, so that's we need to be think about. Okay, so we need good product, good promotion, same channel which customer watch. So purpose of the brand management, the main objective of the brand is the compete the company product, differentiate the company product, and gain the market advantages. If we're not doing it, if we can't really we can't really sustain. Strategic brand, so identify and establish the brand positioning and the value, plan the implement the brand marketing program, and brand interpret the brand performance and brand equity. Brand equity is very important. Yes, how much worth of the brand itself. Equity mean the investment in the shares. The brand is the value of the shareholders increased by the brand, not decreased by the brand. Brand equity concept. Brand equity is the value both in the tangible and intangible. Brand adds, the service and of course, tangible, intangible, and services normally is intangible, instant. The concept of the brand equity is made in two terms. So what two terms? The customer base, or the customer equity focus and exclusively on the relationship to brand they have. And the market based on the brand equity aims is producing millions in dollars and euros and yen. Yes, how much the worth of the brand. Brand equity principle, branding and the brand equity, the differentiate outcome arise from the add values. Add values can be created, brand in the many different ways. Brand equity provide the common denominators. So that's we need to look around. Okay, anybody any question, guys? Anyone? Okay, strategic brand management process, identify developing the brand plan. Plan where we are, where we want to see our, so 80%, 90% market shares we want through this brand, or this brand will be leading in the market. So you have to think about, you have to plan it activities accordingly. You have to look around the distribution channel, you have to look around the promotional channel, you have to look decide the price, you have to look around the product design and colors, all everything. Yes, so making the interpretation performance and sustain the brand equity. Okay, brand have different models, so brand positioning model and brand reach model and the brand value chain. All we need to be look around to be sustain the brand image in term of designing and implement the marketing program to the brand elements, integrate the brand into the marketing activity, because the branding is one of the marketing elements. Yes, so brand is one of the crucial. You choose the right brand for the right time, at the right place, for the right customer, and for the right segment in the right market. So because not every brand is acceptable. So like, the Canadian milk, one of, the back in 1998, it started, selling milk in bottles in Asia. Actually, that company totally failed because they not access the market. They did the branding with the people at that point was not like to be buy the milk in the bottles. Yes, they used to go milk person, milkman, and then of course used to buy. So we need to be look around the making the interpreting the brand performance. We do brand audit, always look which brand. Unilever used to be 550 brand, they sold around 200 brand to the local investor because those brands were not giving them, and even they damaged the company as a Unilever product. So that's why, so you have to decide either you keep the product in your product. Further we can look around the brand in term of BCG metric product. BCG was Boston Consultant Group, the metric which we'll go through in the following lesson, that can be used. So brand audit, brand tracking studies, and the brand equity management system. Okay, brand equity concept. You can see when the quantity become the brand. It said you have the equity, brand is the equity, the premium of brand. Why some people paying for the coffee, even think about 50-pound cup of coffee even, yes, why they are going to Starbucks, not other coffee bars, because those are cheaper than others. So you have to think about the value, what value being added, is the environment, is the coffee itself, is the local, is the fair wages, is the, yes, surrounding environment, is the free internet, is the free gym in a hotel. So these all increase the value. So we have to look around the ways to increase the value. Okay, so we can look around the company must take the care the brand example of which we mentioned excellent brands, and let us look the process of the branding. Okay, so 1.2 analyze the relationship between the corporate communication. What is the communication? Communication mean exchange the views. So communication can only be effective. So if you need to be assess this brand, where you want to sell. So if we'll go in Asda, Morrison, Tesco, they have their own brand. They are selling other companies' brand. They have their own brand is the for upper class, lower class, and the middle class. We have to look around and we have to develop the branding strategy in which the product give the brand name newly created and generally not connected the names existing brand offer to the company, because sometimes you have to look around, you have to test market as well, you have to do regular research. So corporate identity and the corporate branding. So corporate identity, organization, strategic choices, expression, strategic choices, mission. The brand not contradict with it. We treat people like to be treated, but the brand you presenting the harm for the health. Thus, we need to look around the corporate expression, visions, identity, brand promise, brand personality, brand image, corporate, all we need to be look around. Okay, individual branding. Yes, each individual product we do the branding, and we need to be make sure we properly advertise the brand and meet the customer needs and the wants effectively. Otherwise, we can't really sustain. So individual branding have advantages to reduce the corporate identity attached to the product, allow the brand to be positioned differently. That's we need to look around. And the disadvantage, instability within the company can occur, because every brand we advertise, we using different channel, and it can be cost more as well. So that's we need to be keep in mind the advantages and disadvantages of branding itself. Okay, then evaluate the relationship with brand identity, brand image, and brand positioning, brand personality. So brand identity is the visible elements of the brand, such as color, design, logo, which a lot of company carry on chaining and reflecting. That's the child labor or greener concept or green marketing. The brand identity is distance, brand image, user colors, shapes. So that's we need to look around, think about the like white sari in India, it represents the sadness if the lady is wearing. So same white color in Japan have a different meaning. So if you're advertising the perfume to the yes, for the happiness sign, and the people use at the happiness occasion, so you have to make sure they use the right color in the right culture. So cultural element always we need to be look around. Brand identity is the visible elements of the brands, color, logo. That's we need to what is brand image is the customer perception about towards brand. Yes, we have a different when we say Holiday Inn, I stayed 5 star or 4 star, so we have an image as well. Brand image, yes. So brand image is the customer perspective the brand, and how the customer actually see the brand. And the brand identity is how the brand want to be portrayed in the eyes of the customer. Brand positioning, identify the establishing brand position, and then the target market. You segment can be basis of, we couple of you maybe learn in the marketing units, four key bases. It can be demographic, psychographic, geographic, and yes, behavior segmentations. Okay, then we look around the brand positioning. We have to do the position of brand when we do the segment, and it's need to measurable, meaningful, likability, transferability, adaptability in the culture, protectability. And so brand can be registered in the companies, their brands, the logo. And if somebody copy your brand, because there's a lot of efforts involved, you can't really develop, and people can copy and quickly can get the benefit. So it's a cliche to be the equity, the worth of the brand you build in the millions. Okay, so the characters and the slogans and jingles, and these are packaging, these all used in the brand purchases. Well, the brand equity measurement of the management, brand value chain model of Michael Porter can be used. So look around the marketing activity, brand image, brand equity, and the economics value of the brand. That's also we need to Okay, then we're looking CSR. CSR, this is a becoming compulsory corporate social responsibility. Always look, if you involve in the child labor, if you not pay the fair wages, like Primark's building collapse, fire, and the health and safety issue, that's reduce the market shares of the Primarks when the incident happened. That wasn't, it's your responsibility. Even you have a subcontractor, you need to be make sure. So corporate responsibility always, social accounting, couple of you heard, local job for local people, welfare of the child, animals, and all, so that can impact the brand. So benefit of the corporate social responsibility: improve the public image, increase the brand awareness, cost saving, and advantages of other competitors can be. So increase the customer engagement, greater employees engagement can be, and more benefit to employees. Okay, important of sustainability. The word sustainability mean meeting the needs of current generation without compromising the needs of. So when we look the sustainability, we need to focus on 3 P's. We need to focus on profit. What we need to do, we need to be focused on profit. You can't sustain if your brand not on the profit. Uh, Planet, if your brand is damage the planet, create the pollution, and then profit. People, if your brand not care about the people and not meeting the needs and the wants of the people, the brand image, really, that's we need to be sustainability of the brand is crucial to be focused on 3 P's concept as well. Okay, social benefits, social enterprise, all, that's the concept, is becoming fast growing. Okay, that's we need to be look around, and we have further article on Moodle to be look around, the brand and the brand value and the brand image, so that's, we need to be really focused on. And the next lesson will go through some case studies on the branding, which I'll send you and upload as well. We can look around the company's brand value. Please do a bit research brand value. Let's, for before next lesson, if you can please look around the brand value of key companies. Amazon, look around eBay, look around Unilever, think about, yes, Nike, yes. So these, so please, look around these before next lesson, and that's, and the next lesson will find these and we'll discuss, so please, that's, you do a bit research and find the value of the brands, or you can pick up the company of your choice, at least, 1-2 companies value. Do a bit online Google research and try to find in the next, and we'll see the next lesson more in LO2 as well. Thanks for listening and attending. Hope so speak you all during our next lesson, and have a nice time. Thank you. Bye bye.